Welcome. I'm Bob Burke, Chair of the Libertarian Party, Pierce St. Croix. First They Came is a poem written by German pastor Martin Niemöller that turns you through the events of this Lutheran anti-Nazi pastor of Germany during the 1930s and 1940s. It's one of my favorite poems, along with She Stood at the Bar of Justice, which is a poem about changing our perspective, especially in how we prosecute what we call a crime. The personal phone records of my entire family have been given to the federal government agency known as the National Security Agency, or the NSA. This is not a conspiracy, this is a fact. By secret order, the NSA has been receiving all of my call data since April and will do so until July 19th, according to the UK paper, The Guardian. And if you have a Verizon phone, your personal phone data was taken too. This kind of flagrant violation of our Fourth Amendment protections against unreasonable search and seizure cannot continue, friends. Because this time, first they came for Verizon. They're coming for your phone company too. This is serious. And I urgently stress that you need to contact your senators and your congressmen and tell them that we really need to do something about this. In fact, a healthy shout-out to President Obama would be nice as well. He's trying to prosecute the whistleblower who brought this case forward. Ladies and gentlemen, they already have a second target. That target comes in a bill called the Cyber Intelligence Sharing and Protection Act, CISPA. This bill, in short, lets Facebook, Google, Yahoo, any internet company they want share your personal data with the government, anytime, anywhere, without a warrant. Worse, as a bonus, they made the internet companies immune to any repercussions and legal redress. Congressman Duffy and Congressman Kine both voted for this legislation. You know, I thought Congressman Kine was a lawyer. Ultimately, he couldn't make it through the Senate and failed there not once, but twice. You know, I knew Libertarians and Democrats had more in common than we knew. And hopefully, we can again be on each other's side in Wisconsin, where the red team is attempting to pass legislation allowing DNA collection at the arrest, not the conviction, at the arrest of a suspect in a felony case. And yes, DUI can get you a felony charge, and they're lowering the limits to busting for DUIs again. We are entitled to a presumption of innocence. This type of behavior is a manifestation of the totalitarian-minded state the red team seeks and has become pervasive within the entire establishment of government. If we just had enough cameras, if we just had more sensors, if we just made more things a felony, somehow we will all come out the other side of this richer for the experience. And yet, we have never had more people incarcerated in the history of the world as we do right here, right now in America. The red and blue teams have purposely distracted you from this very important subject with a ludicrous game arguing about your Second Amendment rights. Listen, this legislation had absolutely no chance of passing in the House. It failed miserably in the Senate before it even left. So, I want you to understand that what they're really doing is they're trying to get you to not pay attention to the other very important rights they are taking. Ladies and gentlemen, what is your line in the sand? Wouldn't enough manipulation of public opinion for power and gain by the red and blue team be enough to convince you to leave that system? Because if you don't have a line in the sand, well, I think the pastor says it best in his last line of his poem. And when they came for me, there was no one left to speak out. Libertarians want a safe world as much as anyone else, but does this world really feel safe to you? You cannot solve a problem with the same consciousness that created it. You need to see the world anew. Albert Einstein. All the links are below. Peace, everyone.